This is the Parent Portal Show.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Mike Hammer has over 35 years as an Austin area Allstate agent. Call 512-343-6994 or visit MikeHammer@allstate.com.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hi, welcome back to the Parent Portal Show. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and Twitter. And certainly send us emails to Stephen@parentportalshow.com or James@parentportalshow.com. Hey, Coach, want to get into just a fun discussion about two William and Mary students who had this creative idea that they wanted to do something with baseball. Their college careers were winding up, and they just started doing some content, creating content around baseball, and they have grown to become huge social media influencers and are turning it into a living. What do you think of that idea?
They're hustling, man. I love it. I love it. I came out of the Longhorn game last week, and there was a 7-year-old kid on the side of MLK, and he was there with a cooler selling ice water, bottled ice water. And I was like, keep hustling, little man. If I'd have had any cash with me, I just gave it to him because he's out there finding a need and he's meeting it.
Oh, Coach, if you asked him, he probably could have taken your Venmo.
Yeah, well, maybe. Okay.
Well, these two kids have done a great job. So their story is they love the game of baseball, have really enjoyed being a part of it. So they've, one of them's a journalism major at James Madison University, and they just came up with the idea that they wanted to do something that was around a love that they have. So they started doing interviews, and they would throw it up on Instagram, and they would kind of grow and ask for, they start trying to find ways to do minor league baseball and connect with people. And they just kept growing their platform, growing. They've been doing it for over 4 years now, and they have done a great job. Probably some of their bigger moments is they've had a chance to interview Mike Tyson about Tigers, which was kind of interesting.
Wow.
It's a great little video. They got a hold of Ohtani with the Los Angeles Angels, and that's been their biggest watched YouTube video or Instagram video. And then they actually they do a lot of little trivia things, and they did this real fun one. One of them speaks fluent Spanish, and they do a lot of Dominican players. They've been able to connect with Dominican players, and they did a real fun one with let's see, a couple of Dominican players. Escapes me at the moment. I'll think of it, but just asking questions about music artists and music that they listen to, and they seem to have been very successful with it.
That's I said hustling earlier, but I mean, that's seeing a need and filling it, right?
Yeah.
They're sitting there in their dorm rooms going, well, we're not going to be able to play baseball forever now. That door's kind of closing. What can we do? What do we do good? And they did. I bet you $1 to a donut that they were out there in the social media world before they hit this and looking and saying, man, we could do something. I mean, and so many people, adults, kids are sitting in there going, what do I want to do? How many times have you heard this? What do I want to do with my life? I don't know what I'm going to do, and it's like they knew that, hey, we could do this if we put a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of brain power to it. And they went out and made something from nothing. Literally, they invented that. And as a result of it, you know, people are interested in it. And
Yeah.
that's the part that, you know, I just speak to my community. People love success stories. They
Yeah.
love to see people, you know, bootstrap it up and find a way to go out and chase their dreams and make their dreams come true. They love it.
Yeah. Well, they did this cool little rapid fire music trivia challenge with, and I'm going to slaughter the name, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. San Diego Padres superstar Fernando Tatis. Tatis, I think it's Tatis Jr.
Hey,
And they went back and forth on the music from the Dominican Republic, and it was good. It's a great little video to watch. So, yeah, good for them. It's exciting to see that they found a niche. They found some excitement around a content that people are interested in, and hopefully they'll continue to grow that.
and to expand upon this just a little bit, we talk about the fireside talk around the table kind of thing.
Yeah.
Some of the best advice that I ever got was from my older brother. And he goes, look, and I must have been 10 years old, just thought I knew everything, didn't know anything. And he said, look, whatever you do in your life, right, make sure that you like doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, because when you're not going to make a lot of money, and in the beginning, you probably won't, if you like something, you are going to wake up enjoying not just your job, but your life, because you're doing something you like. And by the way, if you love something, you are going to be so passionate about, pushing the envelope, getting better, expanding opportunities that you won't find if you're just like, this is a job, it's right now, it's paying the bills, and you may be there, but don't settle on that. Find that passion, find that place that, where you're going to be able to connect like these guys did. It's like, we love doing this and we're getting paid for it, and that's the key. That, that advice was so poignant, because I've had jobs that, they were just a job, right?
Yep.
But when I found that job that I loved, I woke up excited. I went to bed excited. My mind wouldn't shut off. And I bet you these guys are in that same place. I can see them in my mind sitting in a dorm room going, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And that's great advice to any of our kids that are sitting there and going, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do something you love.
Yeah. Well, I hope they're no longer in the dorm room, since it's been a couple of years since they graduated. But I will tell you, Coach, those are inspiring words. It makes me want to go start a podcast and name it We all have hectic lives, and moving is just a huge chaotic mess. If you are moving to this state, this city, what would you need to get comfortable? Even if you live in town and this is your home purchase or home sell, how would you want to be treated? Chris Ott with the Ott Group of Keller Williams Realty has been a longtime friend and was the guy who worked with me to find the perfect property solution. When I needed a real estate company knowledgeable on the Austin area, Chris Ott and Teresa Boasso with the Ott Group helped me with my house search needs. Chris and Teresa have helped thousands of people move. The Ott Group family is celebrating 35 years in business in Austin real estate. Their mantra is your move matters, and that is what they focus on. Having the Ott Group of Keller Williams Realty and their team of talented professionals assist me in every step with my search was the only way to get it done. Just go to theottgroup.com and get connected with the Austin real estate team dedicated to taking care of you. Ott, spelled O-T-T. Go to their website, theottgroup.com, and see how they can make your move easy.